All right, so here I am at Petroglyph National Monument, and this is the Piedras Marcaras Trail, which stands for Mark Rocks. It's about 1.5 miles or so there and back. So we're gonna do this nice little hike today. So the petroglyphs, they were done about 400 to 700 years ago by the ancient Pueblos that lived here. There's thousands of them here, I think 17,000 or so. And they were etched out on the rocks with stone tools. And a lot of them, I think, are animals and provide some art and education to those who see them. So we're gonna check them out. This is a nice soft sandy trail. Interesting location. It's right behind a strip mall and some houses. So they got all this history going on right in their backyards. It's Tuesday, 11 o'clock-ish. And I'm the only person in the parking lot and the only person out here. So, I don't know, maybe I'm the crazy one. So all these rocks are very porous, volcanic rocks. At one point, this must have been an active volcano. Didn't know that about New Mexico. There you go. And I see our first series of petroglyphs. I brought some binoculars, so I'm going to zoom in and take a better look. To be honest, I don't know what that was. To me, it looks like a smiley face dude wearing some feathers on his head. Maybe that's what it is. There you go, ancient Pueblo with a feather headdress. A feather headdress. Okay, that one up there looks like the sun. Again, with a smiley face in it. Pueblos must have been happy people because they're all smiling. Looks like the original t-shirt with the yellow head and the happy face. More shiny, happy people holding hands. Okay, this one's really close. I put my hand right on it. I'm not gonna. I don't know, the art looks like it's kind of done by a first grader. I'm wondering if kids just came out here and actually just started drawing on the rocks. Seems legit though. Looks like a goose or geese. I don't think they have those around here. Some of these look pretty fresh, honestly. I was looking for somebody's name with a date on it. He's hiding, but there's a lizard in there. There's actually lots of little lizards running around, which where there's lizards, there's usually snakes around here. So I'm hoping that I don't see any cross my path on this nicely groomed trail though, so it should be okay. All right, up until now, the trail's been very easily marked and heading in one direction. Now there's a fork in the road that says go either way, so let's go left. I actually see some people on the left side, but let's take the lesser known path. That one up there kind of looks like Cocopelli. I don't know, is that a southwestern thing? I'm not sure. So a lot of these are open to interpretation. I guess the modern day Pueblos have interpreted some of them, and I guess some interpretations are a little loose because the literal ones have been lost along the way over time. Coming from the woodlands where it was cold and often damp, it's nice to be out here where it's sunny, hot, warm, and dry. I love this. Definitely feel like I'm in the center of the canyon right here. So 360s, check it out. Few animals, lots of handprints. Look like Kenny from South Park, and then one of the Lucky Charms stars, and then looks like an asterisk. So I don't know, what's your interpretation of that? Huh, there you go. That's why you don't know too much about them. It's not appropriate to reveal the meanings according to the Pueblos. So up for your interpretation. Curious to know what lives in those holes all along the way. Probably some little type of rodent. Maybe a snake. I don't know for sure. What do you think? My sunscreen is working overtime today, and especially right now since it's high noonish and the sun is beaming down on me. Also, there's a lot of bugs out today, and these bugs are bugging me. And there's hummingbirds out here too. It's pretty cool. Pink and purple-ish cactuses, yellow ones back there too. Nice.
Turn left onto Tia Cristina Drive northwest. Then turn left.
Looks like we're gonna do some urban hiking now. I don't know. I was following the trail and it spit me out at a different parking lot. It's Piedras Marcaras 2 parking lot versus 1. But so that's only 8 minutes away. Get a chance to see the neighborhood. Some beautiful houses. I had this in the freezer. It was pretty much frozen solid, and now it's completely back to water just in a little over an hour. So I didn't think it was that hot right now, but it's got to be in the 90s. Cute little neighborhood. Some really nice homes. Zillow says there'll be between 350 and 550. So if you're looking, it's a good place. Alright, so about an hour and a half hike, and here I am. There's actually one other car in the parking lot. That's how they're rolling those famous tortillas back there. We're here at Duran's, about to get some enchiladas with their famous red and green chili sauce. And I got the enchiladas, so they look good. Everything in here smells amazing and it's packed. Nice local pilsner. Got the enchiladas, cheese enchiladas with red and green sauce. It smells so darn good. Wow. And this tortilla looks amazing. I don't know if I need a hike or a nap. That meal was amazing though. And this is what the front looks like, a little gift shop, and then they also have pharmacy here too. Been here since 1942. Crazy how fast the scenery changes around here. We go from flat to those little tabletop mountains to these little peaks here. It's incredible. And just a couple days ago, we were in Oklahoma and it's completely flat there. Okay, so the road just turned into a dirt road. I actually had a feeling about this, so I put it in sport mode. We should be okay. I wish I had one of those trucks. Oof. This is just a front wheel drive, minimal horsepower, subcompact SUV with regular tires, so I'm hoping this works. All right, I'm in the Cibola National Forest. Never heard of it, but I'm gonna do a 2.5 hour hike. I got water, a beautiful day. Got water in the car, chilling. Why does it say trail's closed? Well, we're gonna do the Piedra Lisa Trail. That trail's closed. Piedra Lisa is open. Think we're gonna end up there? Nah, it's too high. It's different already. There's trees here. Some kind of pine. Some kind of cedar. This is great. Wait, which trail do I want to do? Piedra Lisa La Luz or Piedra Lisa Trail? I think I want the trail. I'm actually using all trails, so I'm going to check it in a second once I get up a little bit on the trail, see if I'm doing this right. All different types of cactus and trees. This trail's got a lot more flora. So there's some beautiful wildflowers in bloom, yellows and whites. And it looks like some of the cactuses are blooming purple. Wow, you really feel the difference once you step into the shade. I actually have a sun windbreaker with me. I need to put that on in a second. Maybe we are going up. It's lovely. I feel like I'm in a forest. Is that a hemlock tree? I don't know. Actually, I have an app that could tell me. Let me do that. Let's see what it is. It's an oak tree. Gamble oak tree. That's cool. So the thing that I'm using is a free app called Seek. It's awesome. You just hold it up to the leaf and it tells you what it is. I also think it works for little insects, animals too. Definitely for flowers as well. Very cool. I like learning about nature. Well, I'm about a quarter of the way up, or halfway to halfway, and it is pretty much a steady incline, so definitely going up. We'll see how high we get, but the views are starting to look beautiful. You can see it's not a steep incline, but it's definitely a decent elevation that we're getting to. I'm wondering who's climbing up what that one is. I think I'll stick to trails and leave the mountain climbing for the professionals and tryhards and diehards. Wow. Okay, this is a little bit more steep here. Definitely rocky, loose gravel, but doable if you got some grippy shoes. Which way? Huh. That's a dead end. I guess we're going the other way. There's no way the trail takes me up there. Or is there? Let's see. Well, it's not a climb, but it's definitely getting steeper and rockier. What a cool rock. It's like a rock totem. think I'm on the mountaintop ridge right now. It feels like it slopes down on both sides, and this is somewhat flat. And then there's a little minor incline here at the end. Hopefully it's the end. Well, this is the top of some mountain, but the trail turned and I didn't see it, but it's cool that I got up to the top. I'm on the Rincon Trail now, so I got to backtrack. I don't know, it looks like about not half a mile, third of a mile. I didn't see any summit views here, so I'm gonna go back a little bit to what I think is the highest point and maybe stick my head out of these trees, see what we see, and then try to pick up on the trail, Piedra Lisa Trail, not the Rincon. Got to be careful stepping off into the bushes. There's cactus everywhere. All right, I stepped off the trail, but this looks like the summit. Wow, I got lucky. No forecast for rain, so even though it looks like those are thunderclouds with some rain coming our way, and I definitely see rainfall in the distance, I don't think it's coming this way because there's nothing in the forecast. It's nice because the sun is now behind that cloud coverage. Beautiful breeze up here. It's probably 20 degrees cooler, so it's only about 75, and it feels even cooler because of the breeze and the sun's not beating down on me. All right, I'm gonna go join up with the Piedra Lisa Trail, and then I guess head back down in a little bit. This is definitely steeper and loose gravel. Okay, back on the trail. Figured out where I made the wrong turn. So coming up here, I was amazed by this beautiful view. Got to here, looked up, saw the mountain up there with this nice trail, and I went that way. Should have looked that way because that's where the trail that I wanted to be on is. It's okay, that was a beautiful little detour. Actually planned it like that. Okay, well, it's not marks, but it looks like I got a rock scramble. Here goes. Actually, I'm putting the camera away for this. Wow. That was definitely a little bit of a climb up a rock. These boulders here at the end. I'm speechless. Wow. Trail that I came up on. It's crazy. When I was pointing up here and I was like, there's no way the trail takes me up here, but it does. So if you get up to the boulder part and you're like, I can't climb that, climb it. Have somebody boost you up. It's worth it. Oops, went off the trail a little bit, but the reward was worth it. And I think this is actually where people, at least a couple of times that I've gone off the trail when there's a big boulder around, it usually brings you to the top. So I think this is where people end up. Okay, this is incredible too. It's like the next little peak over. So I was just up there on that peak. Climb down, and here I am, and I feel rain. It's super windy. I do have a rain jacket, so I may put that on here in a second. Wow, it's blustery. Looks like the lizards are running for cover. Okay, I'm headed back down. I guess if I wanted to, I really could continue on that trail I took a detour on and go a little further, but it's about 5 o'clock and I'm gonna start heading back. So it took me, I don't know, about an hour to get up here. So hopefully it's a lot quicker going back down. Do you hear that? Nothingness. Total peace here. I'm gonna chill here and meditate for a minute or two. Wow. Absolute peace. Downhill is definitely turning into a trail run rather than a hike. Wow. I didn't realize it was this steep coming up. Wow. Definitely a lot quicker going down. There is a lot of poop on the trails, but I'm not so convinced that it's just dogs. I think it's a natural wildlife that is just pooping, because I see poop off to the side, poop on the trail. I don't know, I like to believe more owners are responsible when they pick up after their dogs, so I'm thinking that a lot of this is wildlife. But then again, if the wildlife is doing it, made it back. That was lovely. Beautiful. If you are not in good shape and you're not used to the heat, and for those people that are sensitive to changes in elevation, or for those people who don't have good grippy shoes, you might want to rethink this. And I saw nobody going up, and then on the way up, and then coming back down, there was 3 people and 1 unleashed dog. Now there's a few more cars in the parking lot. Sandia Peak Aerial Tramway. It's a little gloomy. It's actually raining. I guess it never does that here. I'm wondering if they're telling people that if they don't want to use it today, they can use it tomorrow morning. I'd love to do it tomorrow morning when the sun's coming up. I wanted to do it now when the sun was setting, but kind of gloomy and overcast. I don't think we're getting a good sunset today. I'll ask nicely and see what they say. Okay, so scratch the epic sunset. What we're gonna do
west on Tramway Road northeast
is come back early tomorrow morning and see if it's more beautiful out then. I don't think we're gonna catch the sunrise because they don't even open until like I think 9 o'clock. But yeah, it's just too gloomy right now. Out of all the days, who would have thought? All right, since I'm such the outdoorsman now, I better do some outdoorsman type shopping stuff. I hunt, I fish, I camp, I shoot, kinda sorta. So let's go kinda sorta take a look at some gear. I think I'm gonna get 2 of those boats, kayaks. They even sell boats here. I don't know. I'm gonna get a gun, fishing rod. Pretty impressive entrance. I have no idea what I'm doing in here. I had no idea there's this many different kinds of fishing rods. I do like the camel gear. I kind of want to learn how to bow hunt. Actually, scratch that. Make it a crossbow. These crossbows look sick. I want one of them Dukes of Hazzard arrows that's tipped with dynamite and explosives. Isn't Bass Pro Shops the competition? $10.99 for 2 servings. I heard that chili mac was the good one, but I don't know about dehydrated food. I think we'll stick with the way we're doing it for now. $15 for a pee bottle. Nobody knows about just peeing in the Gatorade. I don't understand the connection between Budweiser and soap that smells like warm cedar wood. They have a lot of Yetis. They have ones for your can of beer. If you need a Yeti to keep your can of beer cold, you're drinking too slow. It's a new way to fly swat. Guess that's what you do with all that venison. Make jerky, make sausage. Interesting. Thought they were lawn ornaments. I guess people use them to keep the birds away. It's like a whole new world in here. A lot of rifles, a lot of pistols. These things are huge. People have a lot of guns. Wow. $4 for a gun safe. Must have some really expensive guns, and a lot of them. America. Actually, that's super cool in there. I don't know, I could get into it. Maybe I'll start doing some more. Could try something a little different tonight. Do car camping at Cracker Barrel. Heard a lot about it. So we're gonna give it a shot. And then tomorrow we're gonna have a Cracker Barrel breakfast. Cute little rabbit. Almost there, look. One more window to do. And then the tailgate window. See how it goes once I'm in. Alright, this is pretty hilarious. I don't think people are doing car camping here. I do see a lot of van lifers. I see a couple of RVs, but man, it's a whole different ball game when you can't pop the hatch and use your tent to kind of have the openness of a nice space. It's very claustrophobic in here. I think the only time I would do this again is if I was only needing to sleep for a few hours and then I was going to be on my way. But it's about 8 o'clock right now, so it's going to be a long night crammed in here like a sardine. I don't know. We'll see if I cave and just get a room. There's actually a Marriott next door, and I got lots of Marriott points I could use. All right, so stealth camping in Cracker Barrel, success, but wasn't exactly fun. I guess in a pinch it could work, but not gonna make it a thing. Sandia Peak Tramway. I think it's the longest tram in the country, so it's a much sunnier, more beautiful day out. So we're gonna take the tram up this morning. It's 10 o'clock on a Wednesday.
So you guys, we are starting off at an elevation of 6,559. By the time we get to the top, that elevation is going to be 10,378. So close to a 4,000 foot incline. It's going to be a 15-minute trip. Oh, and just a quick heads up, if you're holding on to one of my poles, just be sure not to turn that counterclockwise. That's what keeps my floor together, okay? Just kidding, you guys. Oh, I'm gonna like this cabin already. Not hold it. This tower either came up on foot or on that truck, but it's used as a popular hiking trail today. And if you guys take a look up ahead at the tower, you'll notice it's leaning forward quite a bit. Yeah, we were trying to figure out why it's doing that. Just kidding, guys. It's leaning on purpose. Tower's the funnest part, you guys.
Wow, tower's huge.
You can turn it up now.
Alright, there's gonna be a small swing and sway as we go by the tower, guys. But not to worry, towers are always a lot of fun. And if you weren't sure you're afraid of heights, well, we're about to find out for sure. No hands, roller coaster style! And there's gonna be a big Alright, good job, you guys! Both cars are done! Now, you will notice that our sister car's coming up on our right-hand side. When they pass by, it's... Alright, you guys, so that right there marks the halfway point of our journey, and this right here marks the highest point of our journey of over 900 feet off of the ground.
No way.
Whoa.
Or, you know, 7.5 seconds.
900, down there, 900.
Now, you guys will notice that we have slowed down right here. This officially marks the bungee jump portion of our trip. Any volunteers?
Yeah, they're capping, right?
Sunset, you'll notice that our mountains can glow a really pretty pink. A long time ago when the Spanish came here for the first time, they saw that and they thought to themselves, wow, that kind of looks like a watermelon. Watermelon translated in Spanish is sandia, hence our name, the Sandia Mountains.
Oh, that's right. Sandia Mountains is the watermelon color, right?
The bottom of the ocean. In fact, there's still fossils of those fish left in these rocks.
Wow.
Thank you.
That is amazing. That's immaculate.
Slow down a bunch right here.
Oh, we slowed down. We stopped. We stopped completely.
We'll stop.
Close enough to push, right?
We stopped completely.
So I'm not ashamed of it. I am not ashamed. And I take good care of anything I have, and I'm trying to improve that by day. Because I know I'm so
You've
grateful.
definitely had a transfer.
So she wants to do that, and she's in California. My sister. Oh, okay. Oh my God. We love it. But we're dying now. We are dying.
Why'd you guys so scared?
There's cars up here, so there must be a back road to take. It's nice. Come up for some skiing in the winter.
To what would happen to me. And I can't.
And this tram car will board as soon as the other passengers exit.
Is this where we need it? Oh, really? Yeah. It's coming right up here. I wish I would just read this right here.
My Grammy during the flight, so just in case, just to warn you. My Grammy.
Oh, that was the original winner of the white, yeah. Yeah, so they did the plane crash.
They had a plane crash?
No, they were the plane crash, their son was a balloon crash.
Ah,
Right? I mean,
But that would be weird, wouldn't
I do like seeing all the critters we get up there. So I'd say somewhere on here could be possible. Over time.